It is now 4:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. I'm your host, Miss Kosh Taylor, aka Miss Go, for the Get It Back in Blood podcast series. This is the part 2 for the Africa versus the minority community in the United States. So we discussed Kamala Harris's tyrant ways, where she wants to be a force of nature against the U.S. minority community, seems to be at all costs, and how everyone is forcing all money, resources, and everything to the continent of Africa and not the minorities, or to help fight crime and domestic violence here in the United States of America. It is made clear to you that Africans sold our ancestors who were forced into slavery to the Europeans, where they would get no pay, no respect, no retribution. Let's talk about reparations that you pushing this bitch up to give us. She's going to do exactly what you're doing now. She's going to break down genetic DNA, and then she's going to decide who's black and who's not black as a motherfucking nasty Jamaican. So you may think you're going to all get reparations, but you may not. If you keep pressuring a person the way that you pressuring a person to get what you want to get from them, and they're going to always use manipulation, because you have been manipulating the minority community into violence for a very long time, and misfortune for a very long time. You have been doing that. I mean, the personalities of these people is just sickening. A bunch of sociopaths. The Divine Nine organizations meant to be providing positive social impact. Meaning to be sending positive, energy. They send the most negative, hateful energy they can send to other minorities, because they feel like they are way more elite and superior than anybody, even the Grant Taylors. They feel like they are very much so higher on the totem pole than the people that came before them and actually did the work. I don't give a fuck about no bloodline accusations and all that shit like that. The work was done. The proper work was done. I don't give a fuck about you making it seem like only certain families or only certain people were giving certain... And then we didn't abuse our power. You have a problem with abuse of power. Your DNA was not needed to mix with my DNA to create no child when you wasn't the person that got me pregnant in the first place. So now your family has the right to go to legislature and go through all these violent tactics and disrespectful ass shit, because you were not good enough to get me pregnant. Hell no. I had my first, I gave birth at the age of 30. No, motherfucker. No, I was not about to sleep with no man while pregnant. And then you put us into these garages, and then you have us sexually assaulted when you know that we were pregnant by yet another man. No, I can't forgive, and I won't forget, bitch. Then you put your hands on said child that your relative was not allowed to have sex on me while I was pregnant. I'm telling you, no crime committed against me in the United States was that of a white man, bitch. I'm telling you that black men did this. I'm telling you that black men are solely responsible for the condition of these little boys, 0 to 11 years old. And you, a woman, backing that up lets me know how treacherous trash we have become as minority community. Because you sleep around while you're pregnant. That does not have nothing to do with every woman's values and moral standards. You sleep around. That don't have nothing to do with me. Let's talk about the Sister Soldier book that got people talking to us nasty and fucking disrespectful as black women in this community, minority women. Let's talk about that bitch's motherfucking book. That bitch ain't dead yet. That one that wrote this last motherfucker. Because she got to be out her motherfucking mind doing that. This is how you know that you can't trust an African bitch's motherfucking opinion of minority motherfucking women, bitch. These motherfucker, the first book, The Coldest Winter Ever. Yeah, we could relate to that way motherfucking more. Yeah, we could. But the energy in this, the part 2 that had recently come out, that was a very racist, that was a very hateful, that was a very nasty depiction of U.S. descendants of slaves and women. The first book explained our condition, our culture and our condition. It wasn't so dark and sinister and the bitch dead and the bitch just, the whole bitch's whole motherfucking personality just stinks in this book. Her personality we didn't agree with everything Winter did in the first book. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but it wasn't like, good bitch, I don't like you. You like, ugh, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us purchased the book, but a lot of us didn't complete reading that motherfucker because it was so unlike Winter. And I'm telling you where I fit in that. Winter is the daughter of a Latino man and a black woman. So therefore, that's about Afro-Latino women that she has so fucked up and disrespectful like that. That bitch need to fall off the planet Earth writing such book, bitch. And this is how I know she don't care or she do not respect African descendants of slaves. The book Midnight explains it all. The way that Midnight picks and chooses his love interest in the book. Midnight, as you can see in the regular book, in the first book, he didn't really care for Winter. She just was too persistent, and she got what she wanted because she was used to getting what she wanted. But he didn't really want her. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't really want her. But in the book Midnight, they're trying to explain his actions, and they use culture. They use the culture of an African bitch and an Asian bitch to explain why Winter did not fit the bill as a woman that was worthy of his time, his respect, or his love. In the book, it mentioned that, Asian women were, his love interest became some Asian girl in the book Midnight. This is written by Sister Soldier. This one came out after The Coldest Winter Ever, the first book. So he's a black dude. He's an African dude. And, he's saying like the Asian women are more like the women of his culture. The way they carry themselves, the way they just are, is that of an African woman. And bitch, stop telling people that Africans are African American black women. Stop doing that shit. I done told y'all several times that them bitches' struggle is not our motherfucking struggle. Yeah, freedom is coming and all that good shit. Yeah, we don't want to see innocent people slaughtered. But let me tell you that your motherfucking condition is not the same as the African bitch's condition. An African bitch thinks she's high above you. Damn, man, I don't give a fuck about no bitch that done sold me into motherfucking slavery. Talking about them iron people. Bitch, you better kiss my ass all around the United States of America, bitch. I want you to go to hell all around the United States of America, bitch. You got the health disparities here in the U.S. You got financial disparities here in the U.S., housing issues. You got all kind of shit with the Department of Social Services where they want to feel like they African and they have AIDS. And so therefore they want to be able to have sex with virgins to clear themselves of AIDS because everybody done started practicing African religion. So what African religion do you practice? Do you know which portion, which country on the continent your African spirituality came from? Or you just know that you want to try to get rid of the AIDS? So you have stolen people's innocent babies, raped them just like they did over in Africa. They did this in Africa. They do this in Africa where they kill the virgins and thinking it's going to clear them of the HIV/AIDS virus. You motherfuckers have been giving it up and spreading it wide all over the United States, not giving a fuck about your motherfucking health. Now all of a sudden you got AIDS and it's everybody's fault that's having kids and getting married like they supposed to, bitch. Now it's everybody else's motherfucking fault and you want to hurt the rest of the motherfucking world and the motherfucking community because your nasty ass spread it wide around this motherfucking United States, bitch. All outside the country fucking. You don't even get no shots before you leave the country. You don't get the required shots to protect your immune system while your ass going out the country. Then you coming back this motherfucker looking at us crazy as fuck when we asking you why the fuck do you have monkeypox or some shit like that. Because you're supposed to get the motherfucking shots before your dumb ass get on a plane to go out the country. All you want to do is stun on a motherfucker that has to work a regular 9 to 5 and have not been out the country probably never ever in them lives. Never in them lives. Have they been able to go out the motherfucking country? But you feel like being a traveling whore gives you some kind of elite position in life, and your ass didn't even go get the shots to protect your immune system. That's your fault. Yeah. We should laugh at you because you were being told that if you go out of the country, you need to go to your doctor and get a series of shots so your ass won't bring that shit the fuck back here. What African religion? You say an African religion. You keep talking about an African religion where you can kidnap people's kids. Let me tell you what. When I seen that lady and those young men pull those Africans out that motherfucking van that was scouting their neighborhoods for their little children and beat their ass, bitch, I applaud them and I continue to fight and applaud them, bitch. I don't applaud no motherfucking Beyonce, no Nicki Minaj sick as fuck, girl. That's a sick girl. That bitch sick. That's a sick human being, bitch. I'm starting to think that bitch sick. In her head sick. Mentally fucking disturbed. I'm starting to see you bitches for who you really are. And that's cause ain't no way in the hell everybody ain't like me. Like, bitch, get the fuck up off some churn, bitch. I just know you ain't worth shit, but she's an immigrant. She don't give a fuck about the African descendants of slaves. All they're going to do is try to put themselves in a position to receive reparations that their family members didn't deserve because they sold us anyway. And they'll sell us out. A Trinidadian will sell us out. A Jamaican always selling out, bitch. A Jamaican is a sellout. A Jamaican is a sellout and be having the worst motherfucking attitudes. Like motherfuckers supposed to respect you, bitch. Let's get to it. Let's get motherfucking to it, bitch, because you know not to put hands, feet, or other objects nowhere near my motherfucking kids, but I don't think you recognize me, bitch. But let me, if I run out of time, if I need to come back for a part 3, I'll come back for a part 3, but I need you to understand that they practicing shit, and they don't know what the fuck they practicing, talking about they mad about a bitch beat some Africans' ass for going around there trying to snatch little kids and shit, bitch. Why the fuck are you doing that? Why would you get upset with them about whooping some African motherfuckers' ass that's coming around snatching little kids to sell them and shit? Talking about you trying to get rid of HIV/AIDS that you earned on your own. Just like you say you earned all your millions, bitch. You earned your AIDS, bitch. You earned your AIDS, bitch. That ain't got nothing to do with the rest of the motherfucking U.S. and this minority motherfucking community that you got AIDS, bitch. Hey, there's nothing you can say to me. I miss Go. I'll be back.